My theory about our labor forces, commonly called our work forces, is that it is based on the master-slave model. It is based on the common man being a slave to the master, the company owner, the corporation. Of course, we must be productive, but I believe that there are alternative methods that are far more humane and more respectful of human beings as individuals. Think about it, and you may just see that I'm correct. But for now, let's get back to that master-slave model. For it to work, there had to be some major and massive spiritual manipulation, hence the creation of religion thousands of years ago. Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and China are four known old civilizations. My theory is that the Indus Valley were not so much into slavery, but they did divide human beings into categories, caste systems, if you will, with the lower caste being the servants to the other caste. Religion played a major role in maintaining that system, even today. China, on the other hand, was about wars and conflicts, one people against another, and the captives were made into slaves of the victors. In China, I think it was mostly about the spoils of wars. Egypt, on the other hand, perfected their religions, slavery, and their gods. The neighboring civilizations simply copied Egypt. It was the pharaoh Akhenaten who first came up with the idea of there being just one God. That theory of there being just one God upsetting the priests at the time, and they did all they could to erase him from history. Before that pharaoh, the priests had a different theory. They believe in many different gods. The so-called God idea, of course, I think, is a man-made creation. Mesopotamia, on the other hand, first created slavery as an economic and viable way of making money, and then created religions to support their slavery ideas. Religions then stayed and evolved as a marriage to economics. We, as modern men and women, as workers, we owe our way of life to the Mesopotamian civilization. They created our God concepts and the subsequent slavery of mankind. Brilliant idea, because it has lasted all this time. Religion added morality to brutality, because they say God said so. Religion is the impetus of working while you can, and for working while you are alive, for rewards after you're dead. In short, the slavery model. So, is there such a thing as God? I don't know, and if there is, I would call that concept a universal intelligence, certainly not having anything to do with our common evaluation of so-called God. Of course, I could be wrong, and you must think for yourself.